What's up, man? What's up, guys? Um, it's been a long time, but just want to do a little update. Okay, so I decided to make another diorama, and just to give you a first an impression of what I had planned, it was this right here. So this is another one I might make. I'm not sure, but I was definitely thinking of the Mexico dioramas that you saw at the show for 2015 for Mexico, Judge Dredd, and Batman, because I really like those two lines. So I drew something like this, but it was mainly like just like the same diorama in the show, because I was really inspired by the way they made those dioramas, especially the one for Judge Dredd. So um, it's not finished yet, but it's almost finished. So here's my Judge Dredd figure, and it's my little Batman figures. So I did this right here. You can see all of it right there, and yeah, it was a lot of work. Did the piping and the door. So I mainly followed the the design of the Mexico toy show dioramas for Judge Dredd. So I try to make it look futuristic. So oops, sorry guys. I um, I try to make it look futuristic with these kind of things right here. Just made it up, I made up these little pieces out of whatever I can find. This is just clay. I pressed it into something and came out like in this shape. It's parts of an old shaver I had. Just whatever you can find, you can use. So. Alright, so what else? Yeah, so it is magnetized right here. And here. Just put the figures so you can see the scale. Right there. Also put a Batman figure right there. So you can see. I did want to put some other stuff like light piping, so I might put one or two of these there to make it look like the controls are lit up, because these things light up when you put them into light. They light up, so I might try to do something like that. And I was printing out some papers to do some signs. So I might put some of these signs right here, like caution and danger, exit, maybe a poster. Maybe I'll put a poster right here, kind of following the layout from the Mexico dioramas. So yeah, I got really inspired by those futuristic Dio for Judge Dredd 2000 AD. So I try to make the piping really neat looking and stuff. So I'm almost done. I even bought some of this grain stuff to put on the ground, put around here with some glue. Haven't got around to that, so I'm almost done. I'll do some weathering. I'm trying to learn to use this what do you call these, styrene sheets of plastic. So yeah, these are just straws, like coffee straws, and these pipes are all made out of McDonald's straws, and coffee straws and stuff like that. And these little parts right here you see here, those are little strips of foam. I just cut them and glued them with crazy glue. and then I just paint it all, and it looks almost real. Yeah. So I'm gonna really finish it today, I think. I've just been working on it for on and off for a while. I did put a little plastic, transparent plastic to simulate windows and the door. I don't know if you can tell by the reflection. And yeah, the frame is wood. That's wood frame right there. I wish I had some really thin foam, but I don't know where I can find that. Any of you guys know where I can find some really thin foam? Because the only foam I can get is the 1-inch thick one at Home Depot. But there is other foam, but it has cardboard on it, and some people I see they know where to get the foam, just the foam, and it's really thin. I don't know where to get it. It's really hard to find. So any of you guys know, let me know, because I can't find it. So yeah, recently I got this guy. This guy is awesome, man. It's just so well engineered. This is the Force Awakens Stormtrooper. Just super awesome, man. The articulation is off the hook. It's so awesome. And yeah, guys, just messing around. I'm trying to get into sculpting again, so I've been messing around with new kinds of clay. This is a clay that they call CX5. At room temperature, it's hard as plastic, but when you add heat to it, it turns into clay. This clay I'm using right now is one that I know how to use, which is Super Sculpting. And I'm trying to sculpt a mutant. So I'm gonna sculpt a head. It's really rough right now. It's really rough. I'll try to put it on a 1/6 scale body and see if I can build myself a mutant from the Dark Knight Returns Batman story, Frank Miller. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. So right after I finish the details, I'll get on this and start sculpting this. And yeah, this stuff is pretty interesting. It's called CX5. That's the box right there. Spidey's in the way. And but it's really hard to work with because you need appropriate tools to work with, like hot tools, like that stuff that like dentists use, like or a jeweler uses. So I don't have that tool. It's like a heat tool. So I don't have that. They call it a waxer. They usually use it for wax, and so it's kind of hard to use because I don't have the proper tools. But I can still try to use it by heating the. I bought these two heat torches. This is called an alcohol torch, and this one too. And if you heat the metal tool, if you heat the metal tool on the flame and then work on the clay, it works, but it kind of sucks that way. It's better to have the right tool for it. But for now, I'm just gonna be working on Super Sculpey and see how far I can get with sculpting a mutant. So yeah, hopefully it'll turn out nice. Yeah, and I use it for that Super Sculpey right here. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, right? So yeah, from the sketch that I just showed you, and the dioramas from the Mezco Toy Fair show, I basically did that right there. So so it's almost done. And yeah, I just wanted to do an update. It's been a while. And yeah, just can't wait. I'm gonna go right now to the store and print this out in color, and that should be done soon. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get my Sand Trooper this week, so stay tuned for a video for that. And I'm also gonna get a few of the SH Figure Arts figures because they're really awesome. So I might do a video on those as well. And yeah, I can't wait to get my Sand Trooper. I've always wanted a Sand Trooper from Star Wars. Always, even from back in the days when it was Marmot, the only ones that made it in 12-inch scale. Marmot was the only one, and even up to date, the Marmot still looks really good. It still looks really good. So maybe I'll get one because they're cheap now. They're not that expensive, the Marmot ones. So maybe one day I'll get one of those. But right now, this week, I'm gonna get the Hot Toys version of the Sand Trooper. It's awesome. It comes hooked up with all these weapons and stuff. So it's really awesome figure. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for more cool videos on collecting and diorama and sculpting. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later.